Hello? It's 2:54 on the morning of the 29th. I've had about 2.5 hours sleep, and I'm a little sick. Let's go on vacation, right? Vacation. That sounds amazing. Where are you going, Jake? Well, you'll see in a minute. Traveling on your own has its own trade-offs and disadvantages with traveling on, for example, a highly organized school field trip. On my recent field trip to Rome, I couldn't really vlog because this looks like I'm an insane person and I would have to explain that to my whole class probably, something I'm not really willing to do. Whereas if I'm on my own, I can talk to myself all I want. However, I don't really know where I'm going when I'm on my own. I can't just follow the teacher or get in places essentially for free. I have to make my own way. I have to forge my own path, which is fine. I have sort of a vague idea of what I want to do, but I also gotta try to schedule in some relaxation, right? Like relaxation. That'd be nice. Not sleeping in though. I have a whole new self-improvement plan, which I'll detail probably later. Knowing me, I can't keep a damn secret. Wow, I've never been to Germany before, and if all of Germany is like the Munich airport, Germany is really nice and quiet and well designed. I should have gone to Germany. Welcome to Belgium. So far, the airport looks hilariously like Seattle. Similar in ideas, I guess. Gotta let in a lot of light.
Bonjour.
I totally forgot that Tintin is from Belgium. I have to go find like a Tintin museum or something. It wasn't on the schedule, but I'm gonna make some room for that. I can't believe I spaced that. Belgium's got all my favorite stuff. It's got Tintin, it's got Magritte. This is a great place so far. The point of no return. Holy moly, I'm in a whole different country. This is so much more successful than I thought it was gonna be now. Just gotta find my hotel. All right. Brussels, so far you're not letting me down, man. Awesome. Room tour. Look at that view. That's Belgium right there. Over here, we got a painting. This is a bathroom with a light switch on the outside because, you know, Belgians love pranks. And it's a bathroom. Some photographs of paintings. Some photographs of architecture, and a television I'm never going to turn on. Some tips on staying in a hotel. Thing 1. All around the room, you'll find stuff with the name of the hotel written on it. You take all that stuff, you put it in a pile, and then you put it in the first drawer you can find. You don't need that stuff, you need counter space. Thing 2. Aw man, look at all these drinks and snacks. This looks amazing. Don't ever touch any of that stuff. It's like €7. It's crazy. Thing 3. Why are all the tissues here? In a lot of hotels, especially the last 2 hotels that I've been in, the tissues are mounted to the wall in a metal case. Here's a tip for if, for example, you have a cold like I do. These things always come off. Little +1 sound. Thing 4. Sometimes the lights are on a timer and you can't figure out why they keep turning off. It's because you need to take your card key and put it in there. Pro tip though, a lot of them don't actually need the key. They're just like a button, so you can put like a business card or a bit of cardboard or anything in there and the lights will stay on. And you get to keep your key where you're not gonna forget it. Oh yeah, there was one last thing, but let me get ready first. Do not disturb sign. Always. It can clean when you're checked out. Whoa. Some kind of space hotel. That's the building the European Union lives in. Like, that's where Europe lives. For a while I was thinking it was like Seattle here. I think it's probably closer to Canada, in that it's cold and that everything's in French. Look at this weird building. Compared to Florence, it is really green and really quiet here. I just keep thinking there should be more sounds going on. I mean, that's a highway right there. You know what it is? I think everyone's driving an electric car. Cities could be so quiet if everyone just drove electric cars. Wow. It's after I leave, but if anyone's coming to Belgium, there's a queer film festival on the 10th. Le Florence. All sorts of sandwiches. Divers. All sorts of divers sandwiches. I love Dutch. Alright, only remaining step, cut through this park. I guess you don't want the grass getting out. Everyone's taking pictures of themselves with the fall foliage, so I didn't feel too weird doing it myself. Holy moly, it's fall here. Jeez. Florence people, you're missing out. There are no trees in Florence. It is stressful. I mean, this is still a park, but at least it's nice. I think the palace is like right there somewhere. Like where the King of Belgium lives. Look, look, look. You can ride with me, little ladybug. That's fine. Just don't let me accidentally crush you. waffly. Well, I guess I found where all the tourists go. It's good, because I'm a tourist. Oh, would you look at that? I think this has something to do with the Roman Catholics. If you go to a city for one reason, a good way to find out if there's anything else that people always go look at that you didn't know exists is if you go to the little tchotchke shops. Let's say it's a famous statue you've never heard of. There'll be 100 little copies of it for sale for 15 euros. In this case, it's a statue of a young boy peeing. Seems very strange. Some kind of fountain concept. Today was about fact-finding and orienteering. I made it to the hotel. I found a park that's really nice. I found the antique market I set out this morning to find, but I found it like 10 minutes ago and it was closing, so we're gonna come back to that tomorrow. Found all the museums I want to go to. I really feel like it should be later. It's only 4:30. It feels like today has been longer. Yeah. Now I'm just hanging out in the park, talking to myself. It's really nice though. I don't like those little souvenirs of statues or like little cups or stuff like that because it just feels like cluttery junk. But that said, I cannot resist buttons. And so I got some ones with like mysterious French sayings on them. This one's some kind of advertisement for an old kind of cheese I've never seen before. And this is like a children's character. It says Blériot on it. I think it's like a badger that's telling kids they should read. I want one that has like a little flag of Brussels on it, but it occurs to me I don't know what the flag of Brussels is. I thought it was like that little heart thing. All the buttons I can find have the coat of arms. And so I want to find out what the right coat of arms is and get that. You know, it's a very delicate game. I'm trying not to fill my life with stuff. But can't resist pins or ticket stubs. One day when some future relatives are tasked with the archaeological dig of my life, they'll be like, man, sure did a lot of stuff. But of course they'll know about it because I'll probably force them to watch these videos. So, sorry, future grandkids. Pokemon Go is alive and well in Brussels. That was a huge like parade of I think c'est un club Pokemon Go? Alright, so I tried asking a question in broken French. Turns out I just spoke English. I don't know why I don't just try speaking English. Everyone speaks English. It's not a Pokemon Go club, but it is a famous place full of rare Pokemon. My phone's at 1%. I'm gonna go home. Charge my phone. It feels like I should be eating dinner, but it's literally 4 o'clock. I need to sleep. I need to sleep.
on, should drink some.
Maybe have a glass of water or whatever. Here's another weird thing about Belgium. I've noticed in my few hours that I've been here. I haven't seen anyone jaywalk yet. Like in Italy, it's all you do. Like there aren't lights. You just jaywalk. But here, everyone very patiently and correctly waits for the light to change. It's hilarious. Also, people keep honking and laughing at me. So, I don't know.
One, two, three, four. Story time, like the Spartans and falling off of me talking.
Alright, a bit of a heart-stopping moment a few moments ago. Let's fix this. I was taking a picture of this monument that I'd seen only once before today. Like, I'd never even seen something like this before. It was, like, made of trellis and ivy, but it looked like... I don't even know what it looked like. It kind of looked like the Colosseum. I'm not going to show you, because I took a little video of it, and then I walked across the street because it felt like there was a spider crawling up my shirt, which it turned out I don't think there was. I didn't really get to check. There might still be a spider in my shirt, but it hasn't moved since then, so I think we're good. And I turn around, and the cops are there, and they say something to me in French, which I say, to which I reply, I don't speak French. I speak English. Does English work? And they're like, you speak English? I'm like, yeah, I speak English. And they said, why are you taking photos of the children? Children. And I think, I'm like, oh yeah, there were children in that park I just walked through. I wasn't taking pictures of them. Because, you know, I'm kind of an oblivious fellow. I definitely wasn't taking pictures of those children. I was taking pictures of this, like, architectural thing that was weird. But it could have looked like I was. And he was doing his job. He was on it. He was a very polite police officer. And he looked through, like, I handed him my camera because, like, I'm not suspicious. I mean, I look kind of suspicious because I was thinking about it. And I looked kind of suspicious because I had the hat and the jacket, and I was carrying some comic books. I mean, how's he supposed to know I have a whole collection of them, right? Like, and I don't know, I just felt really creeped out. Which, I mean, imagine how those cops felt. Some guy taking pictures in a park. With, like, a shitty mustache and a hat and a jacket. Camera. But, like, I handed him my camera just to show him that I wasn't doing anything weird. I didn't think. And he clicked through it, and they're all videos, so they look like terrible blurry photographs. And I'm like, oh, they're you know, they're videos of me walking around Brussels and, you know, like, saying things and like that. And he goes, oh, alright, okay. And hands it back to me. And then I start rambling on about how it felt like there was a spider in my shirt, and that's why I stopped over here. And he didn't care about that at all. Yeah. So, I am still pretty strong on Brussels. I really like it so far. Try not to be creepy. Just as a rule, you know? Don't be creepy. Like, feels like a real easy rule to follow, right? Like, I feel like I can do that. Like, that's a low bar. But, I just wasn't paying attention. Let me keep all my photos and everything. That's what really scared me. Like, I didn't want to lose all my footage from today, because I went a lot of places. Alright, so it's still... You know, it's almost 6. I feel like I can probably eat dinner pretty soon. But I gotta charge stuff. All my electronics have been basically running at 5% since this morning when I woke up. I'm gonna decompress after that a little bit. Do you like my corporal stripes? I sewed on there. Promoted myself to corporal. Yeah. I wanted to be a sergeant, but I hadn't quite put enough work in. Gotta be better. That's my new plan, right? Is to be better. I ran the other day. I'm gonna do it again tomorrow. I've been doing it every other day because I'm not very strong. Woo! I've only been alone a couple of hours. I'm already rambling myself, which is good for vlogs. Good vlog material. 2, 3, 4.
I'm gonna ask you, and I want you to tell me truly. Is it
really? But not so good for not seem like a crazy spook. Alright, so I may have taken a small nap, maybe. But today's the buffer day. I already got a lot of stuff done. And now I'm gonna wake up from my nap, go eat dinner, come back and go back to sleep. Vacations are amazing. I don't know, pretty much like the best vacation ever so far. Aside from getting talked to by the police. I'm a big believer in the concept of the buffer day. A whole day where you don't really have to do anything to sort of get used to being somewhere else. It's more useful when like a time zone change happens, but like I didn't sleep last night, so it's kind of like there's a time zone change.